Hey guys, happy Sunday. I was in the middle of it. Hey Thomas, happy Sunday. How's how are you? I was gonna say how's everyone. There's four people watching, but you're the only person who said hello. How are you? Happy Sunday. How you feeling today? Hey Whiteside. Hey fam. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Y'all. I don't know why it's cold. That's why. I don't know why I'm sniffing, but it's cold. I was seeing if the tip was in the corner of my computer. It's not, but it's cold in Ohio. It is, excuse me, is that 18? Child, listen, hold on. Let me, look, I need y'all to see the disrespect. This is the stuff that irritates my soul. So it says it's 18 degrees, but do y'all see the feels like? That's day three. That's so it irritates my soul because it's like if it says it feels like three, it's 3 degrees. I'm just saying. Anyway, hey girl dad. Thank you, Thomas. Hey homesteader Rachel. How you doing, Miss Rachel? So how is everybody doing today? How's y'all weekend been? What did I do this weekend? I had lunch with some friends yesterday. I spent money that I wasn't planning on spending yesterday. I went to I don't know if everybody has a Burlington, but I went to Burlington and saw a picture I wanted for my house. And I was like, I really like it. My friends are not very good friends because they never talk me out of making purchases. They're like, girl, yes. So I got that. I got a couple candles. I'm trying to think if I got anything else. I know I got the candles. I don't remember in the picture. Hey, Reg. Hey, Mr. BS, Mr. Let me see what it was Skilly call you, Mr. Bull. I walked in on that live. I said, Mr. Bull, that's so formal. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? I was like, so formal up in here. Doing great. I am doing great. I am. I cannot complain. I did some content for y'all today. Still trying to edit it. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be y'all just gonna have to bear with this one because I'm like I'm editing it and I'm like it's you had a good weekend. Great. That is awesome. I didn't do anything much today. I went to the store and then I did some content. Hey, Miss Cassandra. And I went to lunch with some friends and shopping a little bit, not really. And I think that's it. I think that's it. There's something I needed to do this weekend that I just realized I have not done at all. I needed to do laundry. Somebody want to come do my laundry? I didn't do any. So can I call off work for no clothes, even though I have clothes, but I can say I don't because I didn't do laundry? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it'll flow. I don't think it'll flow at all. So y'all, listen. I'm actually in a very. I've had a good, decent weekend in spite of um stuff just going on with my. I have stuff going on with my family. Um, and in spite of that, I had a good weekend. Nothing really, well, nothing really crazy, just somebody not feeling well. Um, hey, Karen, happy Sunday. Hey, Siege, happy Sunday. So in spite of that, I've actually been in pretty decent spirits, which is great. Um, I've been, I don't know, I've been creative. Let's say that. I've been creative. I've been having a lot of ideas this weekend for the channel. So some my own, some kind of I'm being pushed out of my comfort zone a little bit. How about that? So some are not my own, but I'm being kind of pushed out of my comfort zone. But I have accepted the challenge, so we will see where that goes. That's right, Rich. Let me yell down there and get them to do this laundry. But then that means they would be kind of free to move about. I don't know if that should. I don't know about that. Are you trying to free the people in the basement? That's what that sounds like. You trying to free them on the low. But yeah. And how'd you know that the laundry was in the basement? Don't we get enough of that on your channel? 2A in LA. Don't we get enough gun content over there? Especially since, you want to flex on us on a regular with something new and pretty and expensive that none of us, some of us have to live out of a cardboard box just to be able to get one. I know I would. I'm just saying. So how about we just hang out at your place for it? No, ma'am. For gun content. Are you saying you don't do enough? Do you need to do more? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. There can never be too much, Siege. Siege, don't help. Don't help, sis. When did he flex? When you in there to? No, you weren't in there. Were you in there today, Mr. Yes. Well, that was hours ago. He flexed every time he dropped something. That's when he flexed. What was today's? I got to remember he's dropping too much content. Oh, the pick 5 and flee. It was a flex. Ain't nobody taking an infinity on the flee. I remember now. I had to think back. I remember you were there. I had to think back. Ah, fudge, Reg. This is going to be a thing. Why y'all want to do me like this? Hey, Elevated Mindset. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I decided one week buy everything to make wallets and purse. Yes. Comfort zone. I haven't touched it yet. So is that out of your comfort zone, Cheryl? The materials to make those, and you make wallets and purses. Do you do content, Cheryl? I thought I looked for everybody who has come in recently, and to see if you had content or not. And I thought I followed everybody regardless, because I have tried to encourage some of you to do content. Thank you, Siege. 2A in LA is a flex. He shows up. It's a flex. 1000%. There we go. It was a flex, Mr. BS. It was informational. It's great content. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm always over there. I'm on payroll, by the way. Y'all see me modding. I told him I need my dollar. He hit that 100K. I don't know if y'all heard me say that a while back. When he hit 100K, I'm gonna need my dollar pay. I've been holding out, been showing up to work, doing my thing, patiently waiting. I let him build up. He got the 100K. I'm gonna need my dollar. That's all. I need my pay. I don't need don't be skimping. Don't send me 99 cents. Don't send me 90. I need my dollar. Full payment. Just saying. Learn how to make them anyway. Yes. No. No, Mr. BS. This live is over. This live is over. I was feeling great. Why are y'all doing this to me? Those are not budget guns. Not for my budget. How about that? They're not for my budget. Michelle said no. Okay. Wait a minute. Are you saying yes to the making the wallets and no to the content, or the other way around? I'm confused now. I need to start blocking people. This is the problem. Why would y'all want to see that from me? Why would y'all? Why? Look, if a certain person in the chat says, I don't know which way is right. I said both ways, Miss Sure. If the right person in the chat says it, I'll make it happen. Let's see if that person says it. Oh, yes. The whole 99 plus one. Hey, Rob. How are you? Happy Sunday. Hey, Shamika. Happy Sunday. Listen, I need my whole dollar. I don't think I'm asking for much. I need it. It's tax time. I need to claim that on my income. I need it. Liar. Do y'all know Gina has a gun worth thousands of dollars? She balling. Okay. No content. Gotcha. Thank you. I be saying too much, then I get confused. Sure, I'm sorry. Hey, Carbon. Happy Sunday. Nope, they didn't say it, Mr. BS, and I didn't see the person that I would, I would make it happen for. They probably here, but they ain't said it. Hey, Mama Shirley. Happy Sunday. Why is it again? Was y'all over there with the turkeys? I saw they showed up a shot show. I wasn't in the live. I saw it in my feed. So I didn't actually see the content, but I saw the title was showing up at Shot Show. Ooh, what did it say? Oh, I thought it said something about frost in my my weather thing. I might, Mr. BS. We'll see. Listen, y'all. Let me tell you. That is definitely out of my comfort zone. This is why. I just don't feel, I don't know. I feel like I'm just such a newbie. That's what it is. I did y'all wrong a few days ago about what? Posted a video and started talking about, oh, what you was going to harvest for Thanksgiving. You are not the first person who had said something to me about dropping a video that's kind of older. See, what be happening is I'm promise y'all I'm not going. My goal is not to do that going forward. But I shuffled some stuff around that needed to drop before, and then that got pushed back. And Reg, you didn't have to call me out like that. How about that? You didn't have to call me out like that. Just flow with it. Maybe I'm talking about next Thanksgiving. I saw your comment though. Don't do me like that. I need to see some content. Miss Cassandra. All right. If she wasn't the person I was talking about, but absolutely, if Miss Cassandra says it, I will work on it. She was not who I was speaking about, but look, y'all can thank Miss Cassandra. um, now if you're saying cat because I'm a newbie, oh, that's not cat. Snowstorm. How about where? Yep, it was. It might still be snowing right now, Mama Shirley. Um, last time I looked up, I was actually looking out there. May have been an hour, a little more than an hour ago. Um, because my daughter's boyfriend stopped by to get something, so and it was snowing in, and it was heavy. I don't know how it accumulated. I don't even care at this point. It's so much snow already out there. It's like, give me a break. So probably so. I just haven't looked back out there. Stop being a punk and do the 5 and flee. Y'all, this is mindful, son. Mindset. Why y'all doing this to me? Why? I don't know about the 5 and flee. I don't have 5 guns. Let's go with that. Well, we gonna get a new video. It's not a Christmas video. The next one, it's a video about to drop. Monday as usual. Sorry, stop acting like that, Reg, and just enjoy the content. Oh my gosh. I am a noob, Mr. BS. I am. No, it's cold and snowing. It's a feels like of 3 degrees. I just looked at the beginning of this and I think it's 18, what it feels like a 3. And we're snowing. And I'm over it. And it was warm Saturday, Friday and Saturday. So some of the snow that was out there melted. So there was roughly maybe a half, like 6 inches. I noticed today when I pulled in the driveway, not in the driveway, but you can tell because my driveway is clear. But like in where the snow is in the grass. But yeah, I'm just over it. Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. Yeah, that wind chill is crazy. Mr. BS, where you at? Well, I already know that. I don't know. But it ain't it's snowing. Hey Tia, happy Sunday. Ah, so yours turned into ice, liar. Lies, lies, they do. Stay out of my business, 2A in LA. What up, broke? I don't have 5. Go count them on IG. I don't think there's 5 in any. There might be. Well, anyway. When you do the video, you know you got questions. There's plenty of people to help you. Great. Can y'all just do the video? Just saying. That's what who told somebody sent me a message, Miss Cassandra, and was like, come get your weather. It's over here acting out. It was in the south. I was like, y'all can have it. But it's bad here. You're in Phoenix, no wonder. But yeah. Hey Queen, happy Sunday. Um, was just wondering anybody else. They did, Rich. You had to rewind it just to make sure. Yes, people noticed it, but they just blink. They don't put me on Front Street. And you was like, nah, I know I heard Thanksgiving. How you know it ain't another country's Thanksgiving? I could have been talking about another country or something. I don't. You don't know. Now that's a lie, fam. I don't have 20. I think I have a couple. I think I might have a couple. Um, oh, you got arthritis in them joints. Yeah. Usually, I usually get pressure in my knee like when snow is coming. It's not, well, I could be arthritis, but it doesn't hurt. It's usually just like pressure. I'm just saying. Who is going to Shot Show in here? Mr. BS, Reg, Bam's going. Thomas, are you going? Who else in here? Who else is in here that's 2A? I don't know. But anyway, guys, we setting the mindset for the week. This week is getting, we're what, more than halfway through the month. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff that I gotta focus on at work, and I will. I got some things I gotta focus on for my channel. Clearly, I don't look for the 5 and flee. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I wasn't tagged. Just saying. I wasn't tagged for that. So, these lots is doing what they want to do. So I keep seeing it sticking out. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, so yeah. You can't go. You're not allowed. You don't punish me. Did you get in trouble at school? This month is almost over. We're more than halfway through it. I'm telling you, these days be passing by quickly. You're not going? I wanted to go, but I'm not going. Requested on the live is more direct. Requested what? Oh, the content. Because I said I wasn't tagged. See, I told you I'll be talking too much, and then I'll be knowing what we're talking about. Yes, another country, Reg. Jesus, we the only country that does Thanksgiving. You don't know that. You don't know that. Quit trying to put me on Front Street. I'm just saying. Just saying. I did my best. What looks gorgeous? Tia, what are we talking about? Did I miss something? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Bayou. Mr. BS, I don't need nobody to confirm what he's right or wrong about. Just enjoy the content. What was I even doing in that video? Sometimes some videos get pushed back a little bit too far, and I don't even remember. Clearly, if I did it before Thanksgiving, I didn't realize it. I think I was harvesting carrots. Was I harvesting carrots? Oh, my hair. Thank you. Even though it's being unruly, thank you. Hey, Rick Ross. Happy Sunday. Yeah. So outside of like just getting things done at work, get my behind up in the morning and trying to do some type of workout, I am actually feeling pretty good because I feel like I'm approaching um, a goal in my weight loss journey. So when I hit it, though, I'll share. But I feel like I'm getting there. So that's definitely something I want to do is just keep getting up in the morning and getting something in some type of activity and getting some things done that I need to take care of at work because I got to close out the month at some point. And maybe get some content recorded. How about that? And figure and plan, let's say that, plan some two-way content. I'll do that. I will plan. Not for you either, Reg. You're not going. Got too much to take care of here, unfortunately. Hey, Tori. How are you? Happy Sunday. You leaving in the AM? But yeah, so Carbon, are you yang for two-way content? I'm gonna plan. I'm gonna plan, and then if I can get some things thought out, I might get some try to get something recorded. Maybe get something out to you guys next month. I can't guarantee it's gonna happen this month. We're already halfway through the month. Just saying, we're already halfway through. So give me like y'all have no idea how uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, how much it takes me out of my comfort zone with that. Like my comfort zone is cooking, meal prep, gardening, budgeting. I'm comfortable shooting, but talking about firearms themselves, I'm like, am I equipped? Am I qualified? Do I need a degree for this? I don't have it. Maybe I should take some courses. You know, do they got college courses for firearm training or firearm, people who want to talk about it? I'm just saying. I don't know if I'm qualified, y'all. What's crazy, it seems like we were just saying Happy New Year's. That part, it does feel like that. Like we literally were just saying it. That's how quick these days go by. It's crazy. I'm like, dang, we almost in February. And then February is a short month, so it's probably going to feel like it's gone by fast. And it's not even short by that many days. 2 days, because January is a 31-day month. So technically, it probably would have been a 30-day month. I'm telling you. You are learning. Are you taking instruction, Queen? Are you taking lessons? Or are you just like fake it till I make it? I do that in a lot of ways. I just ain't. I mean, usually I'm more comfortable with the information to fake it. You're reading, so you're just listening and taking in information. Got you. Take you some courses on your at your gun range. See, I could do that. So like written courses. Like what kind of courses? Like I need like the I don't see. Look, I'm not one of those people who dissect my firearms. Like I don't get the book and read it front to back. I don't do that. I might look at a couple things in there. I know how to use them. You belong to a club. Nice. That is nice. Hey, G Mama. Happy Sunday. Yeah. So I don't know. And I know I just need to probably get out of my own way. It's not that serious. I'm starting to give you Erica vibes. What's Erica vibes? With the late video posting. And do she post videos late? Reg, I'll do better. I'll do better. It's going good. Good seeing you. Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Oh yeah, speaking of G Mom. Okay. So those are the only things that I want to do. I do have 2 videos that I want to do this week that have nothing to do with firearms, by the way. And then what I should have did, I need to think about that. I probably should have did a prep for like my lunch at work. That would have been good. That way, I need to think about that. What I have, because that's actually a good idea. So I could just stay consistent. She does everything late. She might be in the bushes. Don't make her come out and say something. Because she very well might be in the bushes. Prep is a great idea. I should have thought about that earlier. It's like 6:30 now. That's actually a really good idea. I need to think about that. Hey the pimp. Happy Sunday. How you doing? Yeah, I need to think about that because what I mean, the reason I said think about it, I gotta think about what I have that I can probably throw together a prep really quickly with. I really should have thought about that earlier because I need to do that. And oh, I'm off work tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday because someone had a dream and I get to take the day off. I forgot. I had every intention of thinking I had to go to work tomorrow. This became a better week that quick. That quick. Y'all, I will contain my excitement because I know everybody don't get it that day. But I'm excited. Because I promise you, I was planning my how was I could do laundry tomorrow. See? I had it all planned out. I was just playing with y'all. You all too, the pimp? I forgot. I don't know why it just dawned on me. I forgot. We're gonna be off anyway because nobody going out. Listen, y'all Illinois folk. I be telling people like Illinois different. We complain in Ohio, but y'all different. I can start on what video? I got other stuff to do. I can't start on that one yet, Mr. BS. I could do the planning. But I definitely can prep. I can prep. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Would I end up prepping for the week? We'll see. Maybe I will, though. Maybe I will. Oh, I promise y'all, it was not. I forgot. Dang. Oh, I don't work that far from my home. Let's start there, G Mama. Like, not even 10 minutes. I would have turned. First of all, I would have had a clue as soon as I pulled in the parking lot because I'm usually about the 3rd or 4th person to arrive, and our staff attorney is always there very early. So I would have seen his car wasn't there, and I would have known he wasn't out because they always let me know. Everybody in the office has to let me know if they're not going to be in the office. So I would have known, and he is not one of the people I know to be off this week. So I would be like, something up. Then it would have dawned on me. We didn't have to work. Just saying. So I probably would have went, but I would have been mad that I was up and out of the house in the cold. But outside of that, I'll probably be up anyway. I'm an early riser, even on the weekends. Yep. I can prep, queen. I'm going to figure it out. Even if I don't do video, maybe I'll just post pictures on the community page on here or do a short. Just showing what I did prep. Because I do need to do laundry. I'm not even being funny about that. I do need to do that. But team no work, Rob. Yes. Listen, I forgot. Why didn't y'all tell me when we started? Like y'all should have came in with that energy, that I'm gonna be off on Monday energy. Like that's a different kind of energy. That 3-day weekend energy. Why y'all didn't come in here with that? I'm just saying. Why that didn't happen? Then I would have been like, oh, y'all know what? We don't got to work tomorrow. Look, it's a we thing. Yes, ma'am, I'm off to you. Mm-hmm. I'm one of those government adjacent people, so I get every holiday, all of them. They're if they make sense or not. I don't have time to do the 5 and play. I gotta do laundry. Why are you yelling at me, fam? What's up with the caps? Why are you yelling at me? I don't have time. I have to do laundry. Duh. It's gonna take all day. I'm gonna be one of them people to just washing one item per load, just so I don't have to do nothing else. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Happy Sunday. I'm not making excuses, Mr. BS. Why y'all keep calling me out? I don't appreciate it. Hey, Miss Felicia. Happy Sunday. I don't feel, I don't feel any love in here today. Like, where's the love at? Can y'all show me a little bit of love? No, that don't make me turn on my dramatic, sensitive, like emotional stuff. Don't make me do that to make y'all feel bad for being so mean to me. I'm just saying. Oh, so you can talk without all caps. So the pimp gets regular cappage, and I got to get all caps. I wouldn't have went in the building. I could tell you that for sure, Mr. BS. I would have turned that thing around. As soon as I pulled up, I would know something was up. Now they're talking about -40. Man, listen. That's definitely some BS. I would be irritated. Oh, Miss Rachel, you got to work tomorrow. Time go by so fast. So 3-day weekend it true. That's facts. It do go by fast. Can't wait till I could. Ciao. I'm one of them people who try. I promise y'all, 1000%. I am that person who's trying to figure out how to retire early. Absolutely. Who wants to work like until they're 60, whatever it is now? Not me. Not me. I have when I tell you my 401, I'd be like, I'm like a poker player. All in. Put that stuff in the most riskiest stuff. I don't care about the ups and downs of it. I've made money so fast in my 401 because of that. Like, I'm not going to be moderate or trying to push it in. I'm young now. Let it happen. And then I'll slow it down, when I get a little. older because you know I'm very young. By the way, I don't know if y'all know that or not. Very young. But listen, get it. There's a lot of love. Is that what this is, Mr. BS? Is this how you guys show me love? Hey, Sheed, where you been? Happy Sunday. I know you show me love, Miss Cheryl. It's these other. Hey, Miss Kia, happy Sunday. Driving and listening. Be safe out there. Yo. I think I gotta work tomorrow. I'm not sure. Listen, you better find out, bro. I'm just saying. You better find out. I'm bro, don't do this. Don't do we're not doing that. I didn't even say I was young. I said I'm very young. First of all, get it right. Second of all, don't do that. And I don't need you to tell people who I'm the same age with and all that. They don't need to know any of that. All they need to know is I'm very young. Just saying. When you find out the remedy, let me listen. I'll let everybody know. Y'all know I'm a share. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna try to gatekeep it. Everybody gonna know how we gonna make it happen. Really, you just gotta set up your money though. That's really probably the easiest way to make it happen. Unless you don't want any of that. But I know I still gotta live after retirement, so I'm trying to set up my money so that I'm good. And probably more so than your money, getting your health together. Because if you a lot of people can't retire because they can't afford to pay for their whatever medical conditions are going on with them. So that too, try to get your health in order. So health and money, health and wealth, health and wealth. That's all that's what you gotta do. That's the remedy. I'm working on health and wealth, honestly. So let me fix that because people be trying to act like I got money. I don't. Health and wealth I'm working on. Or like the cousins you don't see all the time. I know. I love that. I love that because I actually saw some of my cousins Friday night that I do not see all the time. And it is just like that. It was just like that. Investment, savings, health, mental state. Yes. But guess what? If you got the other things in order, your mental state is usually pretty good. In my opinion. Health and peace of mind. Yes. You need both. And of course, you need some money. 100%. I got the peace. I got that pretty locked down. So I'm good right there. So can somebody send me the money and I'm going to continue to work on the health? That'll work. If that, just saying. But that peace of mind, y'all, that peace of mind is so valuable. So valuable. I recently had it and it's different. It's so different. I know, Queen. That's where I am now. That's why I know how valuable it is. Because, listen, I have people all the time saying, like, you just look like you're glowing. No, I'm in peace. I have peace. I have peace of mind. I'm not stressed about nothing. And I'm not going to let nothing stress me. I love it. So, definitely, if you don't have peace in your life, work on getting that peace. Figure out what you need to make that happen because that's valuable. That is very valuable. I almost would say that I would want that more than money, but no, I need the money too. Because how am I going to survive? Like bills ain't gonna stop wanting money. these bills ain't gonna stop wanting to get paid. I could be live right now and everything go black because I was like, oh, I just got my piece and I ain't paid nobody, you know. So we not doing that. That's true. See, she said building a community around you can be harder as you get older. Choose your people wisely. 100%. 100%. Do you find um anyone in the chat, do you find that your choices and the people that you have around you has changed dramatically from what it used to be? Do you find that? Hey, Cricket Peach, happy Sunday. Because I noticed that I do. I definitely do. Not just now, like I have been that way for quite a while. Um, I remember I have a people pleasing, well, used to. I don't really too much do that anymore, but I did always, even as a kid. I'm a middle child. I'll like when my brothers are going at each other, I'm always that person that's trying to like get everybody just chill, we good. You know, why we fighting? I've always been that way. And like I used to bite my tongue a lot just so not to rock the boat, so somebody wouldn't get upset from something I might say that they might be sensitive about. But I notice now that I peep like character a little bit differently. Like I really pay attention to people's character. And certain characters I know that I just don't mesh with. And I usually won't let those type of people get close enough to me anyway. Like because I already know. Like if I see something that I've seen before, I'm like, you could not be that, but I see it and I don't like it, and you're not instant block. So I noticed that the people that I allow into my life it's different. It's definitely different. So yeah. And I see everybody saying yes. Because it is. Hey, she said, happy Sunday. 2 friends and local family. That's it. Now I'm very close with my family, which is crazy. I can't even think of like a family member where I'd be like, I don't really mess with them. Our family didn't come up. We weren't like that. I grew up in neighborhood with a lot of family members, a lot of cousins and stuff like that. On my mom's side, anyway. Some of them, like one, I think, or two, on my dad's side, two uncle and aunt. But we just on my mom's side, when I say it's just a very closeness, it is. We don't have to talk all the time, but I'm just really close with all of them. Those were the cousins. Some of the cousins I saw Friday, I mostly have male cousins that are in my age range. Most of them are older, but in my age range, I have a female cousin that's a little younger than me, but we're really close as well. But we just came up that way, like just very close. So my family, I'm really close to. I am. But I've actually gotten really close to some people through YouTube, which you just never know where you will meet good people. Y'all see videos and stuff. Y'all seen how many times me, Tia, and Lydia picked up and connected. We've been to South Carolina. She's been to Indiana, where Tia's at. They've been to Ohio, where I am. And we just met each other. We happened to really click. And I mean, just really, really vibe. And we're more like family than even friends since then. So you just never know. But they were just some people that I really connected with. So yeah. You prefer aloneness, Queen? Now I don't think I would say that much. I am a person who needs me time though. So I do need my own time where I could just be with myself. I don't mind being alone. I'm not one of those people who you always need to have someone around. I don't mind being alone, but I don't know if I say I prefer that all the time. Like I just have moments that I need Gina needs her time. Like I need to not be mom or anything else. I just need to be me. And yeah. So I am that person. Like when we went through the 2020 situation, I was like, sign me up. Can we run that back? Because when I tell you locking me down in my house, that is not a punishment. That is not a punishment. You have just like made my whole year. No, I love it. It does not bother me at all. But as long as I could just communicate with people I want to communicate with, I don't see the people I want to see all the time anyway. So I've gotten used to not being able to see people that I want to see all the time. I'm okay. I'm good. Only there for yeah, that's true. I always remember that. Reason, season. It's a reason, season. What's the other one? It's three of them, isn't it? Lifetime. That's what it is. Reason, season, lifetime. Hey, Jova. Happy Sunday. Stop reading you. That's why I don't have friends. You should. You guys are yeah. I don't see how y'all don't. I enjoy like the chat and the hanging out and whatever on here, and I don't see like I don't know. I took off the damn cape. Oh, siege. Yes, I am no longer the problem solver for everyone. Yes, yes. I have a friend who tells me that siege, and it's been some of it has been kind of recent, like maybe last year, where like sometimes I can find myself being I don't like to see good people be taken advantage of. And so sometimes if I am in the know of a situation where that's happening and I know all the people involved, I feel like I could reach out to the person who's doing it and correct the issue. But I've been told, to quit trying to take on things that have nothing to do with me. So I have fallen back because I couldn't argue with logic. The logic is it didn't have anything to do with me. I had not been wronged. And these are all adults. And if an adult feels wrong, they should be able to speak up to the person that they're being wronged by. And it's not my job to do that for them. So yeah, I am learning to not intercede myself into other people's trauma, I guess you can say. That's how I'll say that. Oh, I absolutely can't do loud and toxicity. Not toxicity, absolutely not. That's the characteristics that I usually catch in some people. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had friends before, and these are female friends, because the description will make you think, oh, it's a male who's probably been this way. No, these are women. I have had friends where they are really possessive of the friendship. So it's like they get um they get an attitude when there's other friends. Like if you're like, oh yeah, I went and hung with my friend such and such, and it's like, what do you mean, your friend? Y'all see the little memes and videos people do where they be like, no, that's my best friend, and then when somebody else says their best friend, and the best friend gets mad. I had people in my life like that, and I'm like, I don't like that because I'm a friendly person. So I don't want to say I have a lot of friends, but I do have some friends, um, and some that are closer to me than not. But I don't like someone to feel like, oh, to be possessive. I don't like possessiveness. Hey, Philly Slow. Where you been? Happy Sunday. Where you been at? I haven't seen you in a while. Uh, that's changed over the years, mainly because I checked that. Me too, 100%. Um, I I feel like, and it's growth for me. Like I learn lessons from friendships and relationships, and usually it causes me to grow myself because all things that I see with me with friendships and relationships aren't the person. Sometimes it's me, like me not speaking up about something that has bothered me or something and addressing it with that person, instead of trying not to rock the boat. But they don't have a problem bringing up whatever they have an issue with me. So I had to learn to speak up. Like if there's something that is bothering me or something I haven't questioned or something that makes me feel a certain way, just express that. Sometimes it could be a misunderstanding. Sometimes it's exactly what you thought it was. So I have learned to be more, to just speak up and not walk on eggshells with people just because I don't want to be mean and hurt people's feelings. So I definitely, you're in the house, smoke cigar, watch TV, and go to bed guy. I've always been that person. I don't smoke cigars and all that, but I've always been a homebody. Yeah, as much as people think, I hear it a lot on YouTube and just period in my life. People think I'm just such an outgoing person. I am such a homebody. I am such a homebody. I don't mind going out and enjoying people, but I am most comfortable just hanging out at home, watching a show that I like, maybe, even if I have a drink or something, but I don't, I'm not a peoply person. I'm just not a peopler, not for the most part. And my friends that are my friends, my real friends, they understand that and accept that, and they don't try to make me be any different. I have friends that are peoply, but they know I'm not. And so when they have events and stuff, they I don't feel any kind of way that I'm not invited because I don't want to make up the reasons of why I'm not coming. Usually I'm not making up a reason. I just be like, now I'm not. My friends know me well enough for me to be like, I'm not coming. Why I'm not. Like I'm definitely a who gonna be there type of person. I'm usually limited. Like if it's a certain people and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'll be there, because I know I mesh with all the personalities, but I'm not a peopler. I am such an introvert. I do not have 20 guns. I have friends and we pick up yes, that's what I have, Queen. We pick up where we leave off. All that. Yep. I just saw a friend actually had dinner with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies that I worked with 20 years ago. That's how long we've known each other. We probably haven't seen each other for a little over 10 years at all. Here, talk to each other maybe once or twice a year. And when we got together that night, it was like we always hang out together. So those are good friendships. And those are just some ladies that I met from a company that we all worked at 20 years ago. And we just connected and now 3 of the ladies are related. They're cousins. But still they all worked for the company and we connect here and there. Nobody is no feelings about, I don't hear from you and none of that. No, because everybody's living their own life and they're okay with that. So yeah. Because they're still doing the same junk. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I'll cut people off in a minute for that, G Mama. I don't have time. I don't do drama either. That's my heart. I mind my business to a diabolical level. I'm getting better at that, bro. I am. I'm getting better. Stay out the way. I definitely stay out the way. That's why when people bother me, I be telling y'all. For those who are new, my thing is don't let the smell fool you. Everybody has another side. I don't like being my other side when I'm like upset. If I feel like somebody is like trying me, I'm just a different person. So, yeah, there's that. But for probably 95% of the time, this is who I am. Because people don't try me very often. Probably 98% of the time. Let's say that because people don't try me very often. They really don't. And that's good. Trying to be a jailhouse attorney for folks. I do. Leave me alone. I don't like people to be, I don't like good people to be treated away. I don't like it. I don't like it. And who's going to be the voice for the voiceless? That'd be my argument, and I'll be getting shut down. Just know that, like, not you. Yeah, me neither, Cheryl. No drama queens at all. You're a bad judge. I've been that way, Garden Doll. One of my very closest friends from high school, I finally cut it off. We were in our 20s, maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe mid 20s. I was trying to think how my oldest is. Um, because I realized that she was benefiting from the friendship and I wasn't. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. And then I realized that I just still did that in other relationships. Just not. I'm doing better. I'm doing better because I'm like I don't know why I keep dealing with situations where people I don't know benefit and I don't. I'm a giver. I'm a person who I'm a good listener. I just really I would do like if you're a friend of mine, I will show up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to help if I can. It doesn't mean that I'm helping financially or anything, but I will always help in a way I can. If I have knowledge that I can help you with, if I know a person who has knowledge they can help you with, I'll connect you. I'm just that person, and I usually find that people benefit, but they don't pour back into me like things that I might need. So that they can, not that they can't pour, but they can, and they just don't choose to. So yeah. You made friends too fast, Garden Dog. I know somebody like that. Um, yeah, Miss Karen, I agree. Girl, get it together. Right, Billy Slow pop up in here. We ain't seen him in a while. Relationships are like friendships. Facts. 100%. Communication is always important. Yeah. The garden peloton and guitar. I do not people well. You people with certain people well, Miss Felicia. She people with me. She do, but I get it, Miss Felicia. I know what you mean. You know I do. Hey GT, happy Sunday. You know I know what you mean. Last year, my birthday is in March, guys. So last year, Miss Felicia, who is F.R. Humphrey, that's who I'm calling Miss Felicia. Um, Ugra who's not in here at the moment. She may be in the bushes, but I haven't seen her. Beshette Journey and TT's Urban Pantry, and then TT's best friend all came to Ohio, and we spent the weekend together. We got an Airbnb, and we spent the weekend together. If you're new to my channel, there is a live. I had to think of whose channel it was on. There is a live on my channel. So around a year ago, I think it was called Birthday Live or something like that we did from the Airbnb. But when I tell you, like, that weekend, and mind you, all of us, except for TT's Urban Pantry's best friend, met here on YouTube. All of us. And we all come from, except for me and Ro live in the same state, but we're in different cities. She's like 4 hours away from me. But everybody came in from different states. And it was, I couldn't ask for a better weekend. Like that, for ladies that you just really don't know. Like I already knew Best Yet Journey and TT's Urban Pantry, we were going to be fine because we had already spent like a couple. We had did a couple trips together. We went to South Carolina and did a weekend, and then we went to Indiana and had a weekend together. So I already knew we meshed and we were good. But I had not spent time outside of talking on YouTube with Miss Felicia and Hugo Rowe, and then TT's best friend. And that weekend, I have never been in the company of that many women where the flow was just so, it was just so natural. Like it was such a peaceful weekend. Like everybody is all the ladies' personalities kind of were the same. Everybody's like thoughtful. We didn't eat out or anything. We didn't go to restaurants. We all like to craft. There's another channel on this platform that we haven't done any content on in a long time, but TT, Best Yet Journey, and myself have a channel called Humble Stewards. And we paint, we crochet, we do planners, we do anything crafting. And as you can see, I have a Cricut. We do Cricut like t-shirts and mugs and cups. So we do all the things. And that's what we did that weekend. We wanted a crafting weekend. Well, I did. It's my birthday. And so we crocheted. We didn't paint. We did bring paint, but we didn't paint. We did make some things on the Cricut. At least TT did. She brought all of us night shirts that she made, and t-shirts and cups. She made a lot of stuff. And then while we were there, she taught us how to make our own bath bombs. Miss Felicia, she taught us, a lot of us, different patterns with crocheting. TT made a cardigan. She finished it at home, but she started it that weekend. Several of us made hats. I think you, Roro, made a blanket. I think somebody made some headbands. We had a good time. We went to the store. We went to Sam's Club. We bought some food so we could cook that weekend. So we cooked our own meals, and everybody cooked. Like if somebody was in the kitchen and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do XYZ. Who wants XYZ? Like it was just a great time. So you just never know where you're gonna meet some good people. You don't. But I get what Miss Felicia saying. You can't. She probably doesn't mesh with everybody. But we clicked, and we are now like, this is our little, yeah. I became a homebody. Your job is the main reason why. I got you. That makes sense. That part drove by. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I don't give off warm and fuzzy, so people listen. I understand that very well. Siege, I understand that personality, but when I tell you, I can't wait till I see you in person, girl. My first time interacting with Siege, I was like, she is definitely a spirit that I love. I love you, Siege. Yes. I can't wait. I'm being serious. I cannot wait. I was so sad that things transpired where you weren't able to make it to the meetup. But our day is coming. I can't wait. Cause yes. But I get it, because I find that I meet people who are like that. Usually that's just a wall so that some energies don't get in. And then guess what? Keep that wall up, because everybody don't deserve you. They don't deserve to be in your space. Hey, Miss Janet, happy Sunday. It makes your life easier not to call them off friends. Yeah, I get it. If any from friendship is, yeah, yeah. You seem like a supportive and thoughtful person. I try to be. I do, Miss Cassandra. I definitely try to be both of those things, sometimes at my own detriment, but it's just who I am. So I can't turn off thoughtful and supportive. I cannot. If I care about you, I cannot turn it off. And I don't know, like I connect a lot of times too with the people that interact with me on this platform because that's how I notice when someone's missing, and that bothers me. Like if I don't see a person's um YouTube name come up in the chat after so long, and then I'm not seeing them anywhere else, like the places I'm used to seeing them, and I've asked people who may see them as well in their chats, and they're like, no, I haven't seen them either. I'm probably, if I don't have a way to get in touch with you, like if I don't have your email already or your number, I'm going to be finding out who maybe you connected with on the platform who does, because I don't know. I just be like wanting to make sure people are okay. I don't know why I'm like that. I just am. And it was a time where I found that somebody was not. I was looking for someone. I actually had her personal number. I had been reaching out and not heard back. It wasn't like her. Um, and I found out that she had passed, and she was a very young girl. So, and she was very known in the chat. She was not a content creator, but she was a supporter. And that was rough. I took her passing kind of hard because it just I was like, we got to do better. We got to make sure people, at that point, I don't know, just be me. I feel like I got to do better. I need to make sure people are good. If I don't see them, because at first when I didn't see her, I didn't make a big deal out of it because I'm like, people have lives outside of this platform. They don't have to show up all the time. But so that did make me react immediately. She wasn't somebody I talked to on an everyday basis. We just connected here and there, um, where she would check up or I would check up. And then when I did start checking up and I wasn't hearing back, um, there was somebody else in the community that I knew connected with her, and they had been checking on her and leaving voicemails and sending texts. And I ended up Googling her name because I knew her name. And yeah, that makes my stomach drop even now. Um, oh, thank you, HE, with my lucky. Thank you. It was a great weekend, Miss Felicia. We was gonna run it back, y'all. And I was trying to switch birthdays. I was like, let's not. I don't want to hog when we have our get-togethers, but it was still kind of falling back to my birthday because it just was a convenient time. And then one of the people of the group, I just can't do it, and I was like, I'm not doing it without them. We can't. I can't. I won't feel good about it. We all have to do it, or none of us do it. Your birthday is in March the 8th. Mine is the 10th. Look at you, Pisces. Mine is the 10th, although male and female Pisces are a little different because I know some. But fellow Pisces. No new friends unless she picking them. I know that's right. She said I attracted what you can do for me, people. I do too. Sometimes. I do too. I know that. That's a blessing to have good people around. I was watching the content and you can feel the love. It is by you. And by you, you good people. You are. When I hung out with you on your live, and I have been in your chats and stuff. I've been in your content, but I don't know, something I don't know. I think I'm a good reader of energy. And that's why like now when by you go live, I'll be like, girl, can I? Because I just hanging with your energy is great. Good energy, girl. Very good energy. Siege, I meant that. I can't wait. Are you coming this year? Just by the way, okay. Let me know. Of 20 years of friends that we had babies on the same day. My hubby or a top. But then I had, oh, thank you, AJ. She has me. Yes. And she's another one. Good energy. Good energy, sis. Very good energy. It was amazing, Shamika. Like if I was leery. Um could not con well, I was leery with the connecting part on people with people on YouTube. Um for those who don't know Best Yet Journey, because she used to do content, when she went back to work, it just conflicted with her work schedule. When you talk about some good energy, very, very thoughtful, sweet person. One of those people that I probably will still come out of character. And I'm not even gonna say probably, I will come out of character if somebody is doing her wrong. She is just too, I almost get emotional thinking about it. She's too good of a person. She is such a sweetheart. And I remember when she reached out to me kind of fairly quickly. Like I came on her show, she used to do a show. Actually, she had two shows. She had one called the Whoop Whoop Show, where she would interview content creators all over the platform so they can introduce their channel and talk about their channel and tell people about their channel, and people could kind of get to know the content creator. And then she also did on Friday night, she would do this live she called Lydia's Got Game, and we would play games on her live. She would, if you wanted to come up, she would have a couple people come up on her panel, and we might play Family Feud or whatever the game may be. And that's how I kind of met her. I came up on her panel a couple of times and played the game. And she reached out to me, and she was like, I think she gave me her number and asked me to call her. And she's one of those, she's very extrovert. So she's one of those people that's just how she needs to communicate with people. She needs to directly communicate and see what she thinks, that all that kind of stuff. And we just clicked. We just did. But I was leery at first. So I'm like, this lady don't know me from anybody. Why is she reaching? Why she want me to call her? Like, but you just never know. Sometimes people see something, I don't know, in you, and that's what causes it. So now I'm a little more receptive to when people reach out, because I know that there's just, this platform, we build relationships because we're talking to each other all the time. And sometimes people feel a connection or feel something about a person that they're like, I wouldn't mind, being friends with this person. So yeah. If I try to make a person stay, yes. Yeah, I'm a stick and move sometimes. Anyone seen or heard from Sweet Thumb? I have not. But I didn't follow Sweet Thumb's content that closely to even notice that there wasn't anything being put out. I'm sorry, Mama Shirley. But I will ask around for sure. No one so far. Yeah. Miss Marvin. I would tell you, the people you hear ask about people, they be the same ones who ask. Like I remember when I was looking for Martika. My Renaissance grandma was looking for someone. I'm like, let me make some phone calls, because I know some people who keep in touch with certain people. And we did find a lot of the people that we were looking for. I think maybe one we didn't, but sometimes they would reach out and be like, hey, have you heard from XYZ? I haven't seen them in a while. I'm like, yeah, they're good. I text them. They just kind of falling back from YouTube, but everything's good. So some people, it's just that they kind of fell back from the platform, but they're good. But you never know who's talking to who, and just ask. Just like I'm like, ask with the seeds. If you're looking for somebody and you care that you haven't seen them, just ask. Somebody might know, and they're like, oh no, they're fine. They're okay. They just ain't on here right now. Yeah, you're right. Empathy can be a great trait, but empaths, which I am, have to be careful with energies because all energy ain't good energy. It just isn't. And I have to be careful with that because I will take on people's that heaviness of that bad energy. And I'm trying not I try not to do that. Hey TLC, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. So yeah, you have to be careful there because that empath just means you take energy. And they don't tell you what kind of energy. You don't get all good energy. You just don't. And all things that good, look to be good energy or not. But I always have felt like I have a strong sense of discernment. I've had a lot of things happen in my life that I know is only discernment that it did not go the way that it could have went. And I've always appreciated that. Like I'm like God definitely gave me that gift because I know when trouble's in the room. I know because I literally feel like my hair stick up on like every hair on my body is sticking up and I have to get out of that space. My anxiety is up and it can come out of nowhere. But I know that that means that somebody's in that room that I need to get out of that space. And I have seen things transpire where later it is confirmed to me that that person or it'll or the person that was bringing that tension to me, something will happen where I see something and I'm like, I knew something was wrong. I mean, some serious stuff, y'all. And I'd be like, I remember having conversations with my mom about stuff like, oh my God, remember? Because I would call my mom when things would happen that felt that way. And I'd be like, remember I told you XYZ? That's the person. Like, she's like, you sure? I'm telling you, that is them. And I would call my friend and be like, ain't that the data? And she'd be like, yep, I'm telling you. I appreciate it though. I'm thankful for that. I am. Because, child, people, you don't know. Every bad person don't look bad. And every good person don't look good. Remember that. So that's why you can't judge a book by its cover. Um, Take it easy, Mama Shirley. I would. Yes, thank you, Seth. Yeah, well, we know. It could not be helped while you weren't there last year. So that cannot be helped. I miss you though, but that cannot be helped. But I'm excited because I will be there. I will be there. I'll get to hug you. You'll get this energy. So I hope you're a hugger. Because listen, I am. It is warm and cozy, and here or in Bayou's channel. I don't know which one you're talking about. I know it's cozy, warm and cozy in Bayou's channel. Hey, Urban. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. Liddy B is everything. That's my girl. That's listen. Don't y'all come for no Liddy. Y'all see Best Shed Journey? Don't do it. I'm a work in progress. I said I'm trying to not insert myself in things. Most things I can do. Most people's situations I can fall back from. But some people I just ain't there yet. That's just honesty. I'm not there yet. And Lydia is one of them. So don't do it. Just block her if you don't like her. Just don't go over there. Just don't. And I read her chat. So not her chat, her comments. So because she do post periodically, and I do comment back. And then I call her and I'm like, just so you know, because I know you're gonna see it. Somebody said XYZ, and I said XYZ. Because get out of here. Scat. If you don't like it, keep it pushing. Don't come over here hurting her feelings. I don't like it. Hey LP, happy Sunday. Y'all pray for me. Because I try. And I'm not a combative person. That's the thing. But that's a good lady there. Y'all not gonna be doing her wrong. I don't like it. You knew if you shook the bushes hard enough, Urban to come out. Oh yeah, TikTok came back hours ago, fam. Where you been? I got a message on my phone a couple hours ago. About an hour, a couple hours ago. It's back. Did you make apple butter? Ooh, did you make the apple butter, G Mama? Did you make it? You have to know the difference between empathy and allowing people to see to use you. Facts. Facts. That is very true, Siege. Discernment definitely. It saved me several times. I'm not even well, yeah, it has. Sure you came by broke and you came as much as me broke and me fight like siblings. You would think we are brother and sisters the way we argue about watermelon and what else? Probably just mostly watermelon. Because y'all know in 20, what's this, 25, 2022 or 21, I can't remember which one of them it was. There's a video. I grew up a larger watermelon than Broke. That's why he started Watermelon Wars, because he was sore about it. Broke, don't say nothing in my chat. I don't need to hear nothing you got to say. I grew a bigger watermelon than him. Just saying. It's so far the people are following that for most countries. Oh, I love it. Broke is I instantly liked his channel because you could tell he's just genuinely who he is. That's what the kind of people I like. People who are exactly who they are. I don't care what that is. But I feel like I can sense genuineness. Like somebody who's not just putting on whatever for this platform. And that's him. He's so country and crazy and look broke. Like, look, this how I garden. You can take it or leave it. You can take notes from it or not. Don't do this in your garden and then blame me because this is how I garden. I love it. He's so unorthodox with it too. Hey, Silverback. Happy Sunday. Hey again. I seen you today. Oh, you haven't made it yet. Okay. You know what? Liddy told me that y'all cried when y'all held each other. And don't she just give you good energy, Mama Shirley? Like, people need to leave her alone. Urban. Sis. Urban. Sis. Yeah, Urban said that I'm not combative and neither is she. I will tell you there's a truth and a false to that statement. You pick which part you think is true. What part is Don't come over there messing with her. She gonna show you how not combative she is. Who are you knocking at, Silverback? And whose door are you knocking on? Soul Family is Garden Dog. Do you follow Black's Tropical Homestead? Who's in here? Urban Carbon, somebody. If y'all could drop their channel link. They put together the Soul Family Expo. It's probably in April. The dates, I don't know. Somebody's probably answered it because I am a little bit behind. And it's in Savannah, Georgia. The doors won't walk in. The music is loud. That part. Hey, Cece. Happy Sunday. Oh, thank you, Miss Rachel. I appreciate it. I try to be a good person. It's just who I am. It really is. Shouldn't even say I try to be. It's just who I am. Oh, we are like your family. Sure, I love it. I'm trying to. Oh, I caught up. That was quick. I wasn't that far behind. Okay. Silverback came to collect money and knock it at the wrong door. That part. I'm be trying to kick my door in, fam. What's going on? What's going on with you, Silverback? It's the first weekend in April, Mama Shirley said. The first weekend in April. But definitely check out Black's Tropical if you don't follow them already. Black's Tropical Homestead. This is probably the fourth or fifth Soul Family Expo. Y'all tell me. And they get a good turnout. You'll see Broke there. I don't know if you follow Broke Garden Doll. He's been at every one of them, I think. Let me see who. I think Beshet Journey is going again this year. She's been at all but one. Pescatarian Gardner's probably going to be there. I know Lead Farmer's been there. Him and Lady Lead, they've been. I'm trying to think of some people you might follow in the community. I don't know. I don't think Mama Shirley's going this year, but she's been for the last couple years. Andale Homestead, if you follow Andale, I think she's been to maybe all of them. I was gonna say all but one, but she may have been to all of them. But yes, a lot of people. J3 GS Farm, I think he's been. A lot of people in the garden community had been, and not just garden community folks. It's just we're a community here. So as you see in my chat, there's a lot of people in the garden community, but there's also people in prepping community. There's people in the crafting community. There's people in the 2A community. So we're just community. I go to a lot of platforms, so a lot of subsections of the platform, and so some of those people enjoy hanging out with me. Yes, G HUD, which is Growing with Hudson. Shani, why do I say Shani? Shani 2003. Mona is Sifting Some Soil and More. But there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people. We probably couldn't even name everybody who goes to that event. I have not been yet. I thought I was going to go this year, but it ain't going to work out. It ain't going to work out. Every year I have 1 to 2 business trips I have to do with my job, conferences I go to. And when they changed it to April, which I know why, because I think it was in May prior, but it's been in April like the last couple of years, or maybe last year or the last couple of years. It's because it's less hot in Savannah at that time. In May, I think it was just too hot. And when they changed it to April, because I was going to go, I want to say last year, and that's when they changed it to April. And I was like, well, I'm out. Nope, it was the year before that. But I always have a business trip in either March or April. And then either sometimes July or September. So I'm like, that just doesn't work for me. So I have not been yet to that one. But I go to the 2A meetup. I went this year because it was in my city. Meetups that come to my city, I'm going to pull up. Even if I don't stay, I'm going to pull up. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Vision Preparedness. He does a bug out weekend. He lives in Ohio. And he doesn't live in my city. He's actually an hour or more away from me, but he has it in my city. And I pulled up to that twice. I have content when I pulled up on him for Bug Out Weekend. I've been able to I met my Renaissance grandma at the first one I pulled up to. Actually, it was the first Bug Out Weekend. She sent me a message on YouTube. She said, "When you come out here, bring me a bag of ice." I said, "Well, I didn't say I was coming." No, I was coming. But I got to meet her. I got to meet quite a few people from the platform. Met some people I didn't know from the platform. And it was a good time. And I went back this past year when they had it. I didn't stay either time. I'm not an outdoorsy person. So I'm not sleeping outdoors. Um, but there's a lot of good information taught at this event. So they camp out the area that it's at. It's at one of the parks in my city, and it's literally just grass. It's just land, and there's like a shelter there. But everybody just brought in tents, um, or however they were going to sleep that weekend, and whatever stuff they needed, their prepping stuff, maybe to cook their meals because there's nothing out there. So there's maybe like a grill, like they have at the shelters, but like whatever they want to cook meals or keep store food or whatever the situation may be, they bring everything. And they're testing the prepping equipment and being out, you kind of like bugged out. Basically, that's what they're prepping. And actually, the first one that my Renaissance grandma came to, she was prepping out some of her stuff. She had the solar panels and the generator and all that kind of stuff, and they couldn't get the generator to work. So that was a test of knowing what needs to change going the next time, what needs to be done differently. So, I mean, it's a great tool, but I don't like bugs. And the thought of being outdoors sleeping just means bugs to me. It feels like everything's already crawling on me. I just can't do it. But I enjoyed hanging with them. I spent the hours out there hanging out. And then I went again this past year and hung out. It's a good time. I follow all of them. Good. Yes. It's a good time. Yep. Just hang out over there with Black Shop. I'm sure they're talking about it already by this time because usually they want to get a head count so they can do the reservation for they do like a big dinner. Everybody does a big dinner together. So they reserve wherever the place is and they need to know how many people are going to be there. So yeah, as far as I know, I don't know if there's any cost involved because I don't remember it ever being anything that they asked for cost wise, but maybe it's gotten to that point that maybe there's some small amount or something. I don't know. You hang out over there, you'll find out all the details. Trust me. I ain't sleeping outdoors, Big Dog Reg. Never in my life. I ain't even glamping, Darth X. And how are you? Happy Sunday. I'm not even glamping. That ain't, none of it's my testimony. I don't know what I'm going to do if I ever have to bug out. That's the only time I make it happen. I'm going to have to just man up. But right now, that I don't have to, I just can't. I definitely ain't going to be in that TP, Erica. Erica is about that bug out life. If she could come to Visions meetup, that's her element. She about that life. Me, no, sir. Oh, yeah, it's never a cost involved with Bug Out Weekend. And I'm telling you, if you are, even if you're not, that's something that you haven't done, but you're interested in doing, 1000% a great event to come to. Good people from all over this platform, people that you probably would never have met until you came to this. I mean, it's a good time. I'm telling you, I pulled up every one of them, and I will pull up every single time it's in my city. I'm pulling up. I don't even tell Vision I'm coming. When I see that man, because he goes live every time. This past year, they did a cook-off. Him and Devil Dog. No. Was it Devil Dog? Maybe it was. Him and Devil Dog Pepper. They did a cook-off. It was just for, fun and crap talking, like Watermelon Wars. And I saw they were live, and I'm like, oh, I ain't even tell them. I just went. I went live on my channel. I got lost in my own city, but I was like, I'm about to pull up on Vision. He don't even know I'm coming. Every time I've gone, I don't tell him ahead of time. The first time he had his back to me, and I walked up. He was live, and I made my face show in his view, and then that's when he knew I was standing behind him, because he knew who I was because I'm on this platform. So he knew what I look like. But telling you, If you can go and that's something you're interested in, and people come from everywhere everywhere, y'all, in all these events, to the Soul Family Expo, to the Bug Out Weekend, to the ARM Weekend, which is this year's ARM 5 in Atlanta, Georgia. People come from everywhere because once you come to these things and the community feeling at these things, whichever one you've gone to, you're probably going to go there repeatedly. You just are, because usually you're getting the same vibe you got from the people you were talking to on the platform when you see them in person. But honestly, when I went to Bug Out, the only people I knew for sure was there was Vision. I want to say my Renaissance grandma. I'm not even sure if I knew Tarsha was there until I got there. And Tarsha is she hasn't done content in a long time, but her channel is Triple Threat Firearms and Defense. I don't know if I even knew she was there. But when I got there, I seen all these other folks that were there, and Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. They're part of the prepping and gardening community. My Renaissance grandma, prepping, gardening, 2A. She's part of all. You see her everywhere. So yeah, I'm telling you, if any of these sound interesting, follow those channels: Vision Preparedness, Black's Tropical, Homestead, or a regular gun guy, and check out the events that they're having. And these events almost are back to back. Actually, they are, because the Soul Family is in April, Bug Out is in May, and the ARM meetup is in June. So you could do all of it if you wanted to. But I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I haven't been to Soul Family, but I've seen a lot of the videos, and I'm sure you will love that one as well. In a year or two, I hope to make it to Soul. Yep, GT. But I'm telling you, they're all great events. I didn't know how much I would enjoy the ARM meetup, which is put together from someone in the 2A community. But there is community. Everybody who's there is not someone who shoots, wants to shoot, but they are part of the community. Most of them, I'm not going to say the majority of the people there do have firearms or want it or like to shoot. But there are some that just like to come. And I didn't know how much I was going to enjoy that event. I knew I would have a good time, but I met some good people. A lot of the ladies I met, I still talk to either through platforms or I have numbers from the event, and we keep in touch. And I'm like, I just can't wait to the next event. Like, I met some really good people. And I don't even talk to them all the time, but we do still check in here and there. You just never know. And the same thing with the Bug Out. When I showed up this year, I was surprised how many people were excited to see me. When I came, it was shocking, not so much how many people, but some of the people. I was like, wow, I didn't even realize you even really noticed me last year. And they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, okay. ARM 5's info is on the regular Gun Guys channel. So ARM 5 is in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's the weekend, I think it's June 6th, 7th, and 8th. Let me check. Something like that. I think it's 2 days, but he put it as 3. Don't give me the line. I think maybe it's the 5th, 6th, and 7th, because the 5th is usually it's a Thursday. It's usually when most people come in. So it's like a soft meet and greet. Basically, we just sitting around in the lobby, meeting people or kind of reconnecting with people we've already met as they're coming in. So it's very informal. There's no gathering. We're just down there. And then Friday is usually in the early part of the day, the women's conference. So they have a women's conference. It's put together by some women in the community. Who's doing it this year, I don't know. And then all the ladies get together and we can talk about whatever it is. It's not all about firearms. We do talk about firearms. Sometimes there's some self-defense stuff being discussed. Um, we did self-care discussions. We did gardening discussions. We did budgeting discussions. Because the ladies are more typically a lot more layered about things, and usually the guys might go to the range that day and just do whatever. But usually after like last year after the women's conference, we went to the range, just the ladies, for an hour or two, and then that night, Friday night, is the formal meet and greet. So there's usually music, there's vendors there, everybody's hanging out. It's just a good time. And then Saturday, early afternoon, is usually range day. So we're only at the range technically one day for like some hours. It's not like because it's 2A community, all we do is shoot all weekend. Nope. It's just community. So range day is usually the early part of the day. And then that evening, which I think he's sticking to the theme. Don't give me the line because I'm not 1000% sure. But usually he has a Snicker ball, and there's usually maybe some awards given away to different people in the community. And it's like I said, it's not just 2A. I actually presented an award last year to Lead Farmer. So it reaches prepping in other communities. So yeah, it was a good time though. And Led was there and I presented the award to him. But yeah, it's a good time. And that's usually after that, after the sneaker ball, because there's a DJ. I mean, the sneaker ball is like a big presentation. I give him his props for it. It was a great presentation of the setup and all that kind of stuff. And after that, people are just kind of sitting around and talking and hanging out until people get ready to go to sleep or whatever the deal might be. And then most people head out Sunday to go back home. And then some people might stay. It depends. You know, you do whatever you want to do. You know, with everybody grown. But that one is in June. So June 5th, 6th, 7th, and Atlanta, Georgia this year. Last year it was in Dayton, Ohio. Year before that it was in Georgia, but it wasn't in Atlanta. I can't remember the city. And then I think Tennessee, and then I don't know. But last year was my first one I attended, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So I'm running it back. I'm going this year, so it'll be a good time. And it doesn't matter where you are. If you're a person who, like I said, doesn't shoot, maybe even not even interested in shooting, it's room for you. If you're somebody who's doesn't but maybe interested, it's room for you. If you're somebody who's getting started but still kind of uncomfortable, there's room for you. There's a lot of people in the community that are instructors. So, and there's going to be a lot of firearms at range day. And if there's something you're interested in shooting, there's people out there who can help you. Like you don't have to be, you can add, and they are very welcoming. Like you're just not going to feel uncomfortable. And I feel like that with all these events, because I've been to the bug out, and if somebody is coming and setting up, if they see a lady by herself setting up, you better believe every man that's in there that camp is coming over to help her set up and make sure she's good. And it's not because it's like, oh, the ladies can't do it, but no, that's the community of it. And it's not just the men coming over. Everybody is just making sure everybody's good. I've seen people bartering with foods, like, hey, I'm making this. And the other person's like, oh, okay, I'm making this. So I'll give you some of this if you give me some of that. I mean, listen, it's a good time. So find your thing. Maybe all three of them are, and have a good time, because that's what it is. I'm just saying. Men are Neanderthals. Pam, you had them off. I'm just saying. Yes, Miss Kia, you have to look into it. I will see if I will email you the link to the site, to the website. I'll send you an email to the website for the arm 5. And then you'll be able to read up on the information and stuff for it. Yeah, she said. But see if like somebody in your state or your city, well, I always say state first. And if you connect with somebody in the community and you know you're on the same state, maybe you could reach out to them through email or something and kind of figure out where they are citywide and see if you guys are close. And maybe there's somebody, because I know not last year, I think it was the year before, Mona, it was the year before because she passed away, but Mona Cheryl Faulkner and what is his name? God dang it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. There's a guy in the garden community. Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, they rode together. And I don't even think they were from the same state. I think they were picking each other up along the way. I know they ain't from the same state. Mona's in Texas. Miss Cheryl was in Georgia. Oh, shoot. Micro Farmer. I'm like, why can't I think of his name? Micro Farmer. He's in isn't he in Connecticut? So they weren't even in the same state, but they rode in together. They got an Airbnb together. Like, you just never know. So sometimes it doesn't even have to be someone exactly in your state. Maybe because I got people my surrounding states that are only an hour, 2 hours from me, and you can pick each other up along the way, and that's always a plan. I'm just saying. Because I get that. I wouldn't be that comfortable with that either, especially depending on how long of a drive it is. I'm not as bad about it flying, but driving, I don't want to be driving hours by myself. It is fun, Queen, and very insightful. Yes. I wish I could have gone. Yeah, I wish you could have too, Reg. I'm telling you, when I tell you, it's a good time. But there's going to, there's more. It comes at the same time as your yearly fishing trip. I'm trying. What's funny? I was just telling a friend that I have never gone fishing. I was like, I want to learn how to fish. I remember. Oh, I know who I was talking to. I was talking to Carmen. I was like, who was I talking to? She was like, girl, yeah, she's been fishing, so she was. Or was it Carmen? Carmen, if you hear, I think it was Carmen. But anyway, I want to learn how to do it, even if I don't enjoy doing it and going and doing it a lot. I want to go fishing and learn how to do that. I don't know. I do. Is anyone in Missouri? Absolutely. Who's in Missouri? Yeah, sure. Now what parts of Missouri? That's the question. My Renaissance grandma is in Missouri. Off the top of my head, she's the only person I can think of. But I can tell you she's not going to. No, I ain't gonna tell you that because I don't know what my Renaissance grandma is doing. I was gonna say I can tell you she ain't going to Arm 5, but I don't know that because she is a part of the community. So I ain't speaking for her. I don't know what she's doing. I definitely don't. Y'all enjoy fishing? See, that's why I wanna learn just to know, just to have the skill. My temperature currently freezing. When I started this live, it was 18 degrees and it feels like it was 3 GT. Now your temperature is not considered freezing. That's considered hell. But it's freezing. See, that's what I figured. It probably was relaxing, Karen. So it's not freezing. GT, don't rub it in. It's 18 degrees here. Oh, did y'all see that flex? Did y'all see that flex? Tell me if you saw the flex in the chat. Just tell me. Okay, Big Dog Reg, on your boat. 26 foot. The flex. Right, TLC. Come get your weather out our backyard. Come get your weather, GT. Right, TLC. Like for real, we over here freezing here in Alaska with 32 degrees. You think I would enjoy hunting? I ain't there yet, Rachel. I was talking to somebody about that. I was like, I don't think that's why I said fishing. I don't think I'm there yet. And that was a time where I was like, I think I could process my own chickens. Like I get my meat hens and process them myself because I've seen some people do it. And I was like, I'm kidding myself. That ain't me. You saw that, Karen? It was, I mean, he flexed and then he was like, oh, just in case they didn't know how big my boat was. You can keep it. That's right. Sharon is Karen. No, sir. It's 20 there. Feels like negative. See what I'm talking about, TLC? And now the problem is they 4 hours from me, her and Mama Shirley. I'm gonna finish this first. They 4 hours away from me, but they're by the lake, so they get colder than me. Unicorn lady. Hey sis. I told Liddy that I was talking to you earlier this week. Hey girl. I hope you are well. You look, it came your name popped in my vision while I was talking to TLC. That's why I was like, let me finish this first. I hope you are well. 64 degrees, Southwest Janet. Yeah, I got a lot of Florida friends. Florida, Arizona, California. Like, yeah. I love it though. But yes. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to wrap it up because there is a premiere for the person who was tagged after 2A in LA for Grab 5 and Flee. So the Grab 5 and Flee is for someone to say what 5 firearms they own they would grab if they had to flee. So 2A in LA did a premiere earlier today. If you haven't seen it, you can check that out. He'll tell you the guns that he would take, why. And tonight, in like 1 minute, Team Blacksmith is going live. Well, he's doing a premiere, which means this has a live chat where he's going to tell you what 5 he would take and why. So I want to check that out. So we are going to go into the week with a great mindset because guess what? Some of us are off tomorrow, and I am one of them. But we are going to go into the week with a great mindset. I am going to try to prep tomorrow, and if I do, I will post something here as well as my Instagram. And then I'm going to do this laundry. Yeah, I might start it tonight because I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. But I hope everybody has a great week. I appreciate you guys. This was a good time. Gina had never been fishing in my life till I started going with my guys. Awesome. Fishing every year. I love it. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a good week. I'll check in with y'all next weekend. I won't be live Friday, but I'll be live Sunday. All right. Have a good one. Good night.